We provide a warm and inviting community.
We support each other.
We advocate, empower, and celebrate.
We are the Riley Center.
Somos el Centro Riley.
We are Riley Center. The Riley Center is a program of St. Vincent de Paul Society San Francisco that offers safe and confidential services to survivors of domestic violence and their children.
When we talk about domestic violence, the focus is usually on the adults. And children, even if they're just witnessing it and aren't experiencing violence directly, it's still affecting them and shaping how they view the world.
We work with families at all levels of crisis and healing, whether it be setting up an appointment for their restraining order or setting up an appointment for their permanent housing, all equally important moments in their healing.
We try to be very accessible. We basically want there to be sort of no bad way to get services. This is why we're also outstationed at CPS, and we have an office here for the community. And the idea being that we're meeting people when they're in immediate need and crisis through our emergency line and through our Rosalie House, the emergency shelter, but then as well we're there throughout the whole process of healing. So that care doesn't go away just because perhaps an immediate safety threat is gone, which it might not even be, because we know that a lot of times after leaving is the most dangerous time. So knowing that the 2 years after leaving can be the most lethal potentially, we don't want our services then to stop after 12 weeks.
Getting support was a very influential part of getting the restraining order. Getting advocacy really helped me decide that this is what I needed. It gave me emotional support. I felt empowered. I felt like I was in a safe space to do the restraining order and things like that. So advocacy is really important in the fact that somebody may feel abandoned and used and things like that. So when there's advocacy, that person finds some strength within them and strength within numbers, and knowing that there's somebody beside you to help you get through the process is really empowering, and it feels really good.
Riley Center is unique. We're a very strength-based and survivor-driven program.
I don't know, I think if I don't run away, I can say that this man can finish with my daughter life or with me. We were really traumatic. My daughter was the same way. We were walking on outside and we were seeing, who will hurt me. I was in 93 pounds. I was disappearing. When you feel, you find someone to support you, I know it's not your husband, I know it's not your family, but God always puts those kind of programs like this, This is how I survived, because they didn't have any excuse to take me in. And then that is why I am survived. Without this help, I don't think I will be surviving this.
Our services include a community office that offers drop-in services, support groups, community education, and follow-up services for our residential clients. Our emergency shelter, Rosalie House, allows folks to stay up to 12 weeks and has capacity for single women and families, and is one of the 3 domestic violence shelters in San Francisco for survivors of domestic violence. In addition to providing shelter, food, and clothing, Rosalie House offers safety planning, individual counseling, support groups, case management, parenting groups, legal assistance, employment and education referrals, and housing search assistance. Brennan House currently houses 6 single women and 9 families with the opportunity to stay up to 18 months. At Brennan House, women have the opportunity to continue the healing process while letting the focus of that healing be based on what's important for them in their lives. It's very important for people to know that they are not going to be judged and that we're here to support them. If you want to help, donations make a huge difference. They help support the upgrading of a room so we can keep the furniture safe. We also need money to go towards food to support the residents. We also need money for diapers for the children and art supplies. If you want to join our team, our volunteer program is a transformative experience for everybody involved.
There is life still, and we cannot give up, never. And there we can see the kind of angels that they have in these kind of places, because this is Riley Center.